In today's video, we're going to be replacing this old kitchen faucet that doesn't change from the flow setting to the shower head. We're going to upgrade this to a new one that actually works. We're going to be replacing this old faucet with this new faucet from Faucet. Looks very similar to the current one we have. This one's in the matte black finish instead of a glossy finish, but hopefully this one works unlike the old one. First thing to do is locate the valves to turn off the water. Turn that 45 degrees. Then we're going to do the cold one. Over here. Turn this. Now would be a good time to upgrade these valves if you have the old handle style that you have to turn them 5 times to shut off the water. Just upgrade them right now. Make sure the water is off, which it is. Dependent on the style of faucet you currently have, removing this bracket will vary. But for this one here, I can do these screws here, one on either side. Then I can just unscrew this. With the water off, we can take off this hose here, and I have a 5/8 inch wrench. I'm going to hold this base steady to make sure I don't damage anything, and do that. And I have Tupperware and some paper towel to catch any excess water that may come out. Switch over to the hot side. We're going to make sure to take this hose here, because it's the one that's going up to the faucet, and not this one because this goes to the dishwasher. Do the same thing. Last thing to do is get rid of this weight. If you have a traditional faucet that doesn't have the shower head that moves around, you probably don't have this on here. But last thing to do is just remove this clip. I'm going to pull each hose out individually, and then we can get this bracket off. With everything disconnected down below, we can pull the faucet up, and all these pipes and hoses should come through the hole. You might have to wiggle them around a little bit. This new faucet does come with this trim piece that we could put here and then put the faucet on top. This would cover up, say you had a 3-hole faucet beforehand, this would cover up those holes on either side, and then you can just thread the faucet through here and secure it below. Before we can install the faucet, we do need to take off this ring here. This is the ring that we took off on the one down below. Now this ring's a little bit different than the one on the previous faucet. It doesn't have a slot in it, so the only way to get this off is to slide it all the way down over all the hoses below it. For some reason, the hose piece actually doesn't come connected, so you just need to connect this in here like that. Now we can carefully slot all of these items down through the hole. So we'll drop the water supply lines in, and then the hose for the spray head in. And all these just go down like that. You want to make sure that you got it in the right place to begin with. And the right place for us is we want this on the right hand side, so we can turn it on here. And then we'll turn this around. This is just a placeholder for now. We will have to position this appropriately once we've got everything secured, but that sets it up nicely. Now we need to do the complete opposite and thread these washers back on. We can get it over there. Make sure the rubber washer goes on first, then the metal washer, then bring in the brass bit, and then you can just start to thread this onto the faucet. Give a second pair of hands, have them hold the faucet still. If you don't, you just have to work with it a little bit and try your best to hold the faucet as straight as possible. And tighten this up. Now, with that straight and that ring tight, we can then tighten up the 2 screws. We have it. Faucet is lined up how we wanted it. Now you've got to put the weight on here. If you don't put the weight on, then your faucet is just going to dangle down like this, and then it's not going to go back into the sealed position. So let's get the weight on next. If you're wondering where the best place is to put the weight, look for where the label is that says put the weight here. You can always adjust it later if that's not the best place. And we can then just hook them up. Red goes to the hot line. That'll be the same one here where the dishwasher's hooked up. And just tighten it up a little bit. Now we can turn both of these back on. And turn the hot water back on. Now we can test out this new faucet and see if it works. A little bit of air in the system. No leaks down below. We got cold. We got hot. Got the air system. Shower head function back works. Pause function works. This doesn't work. What is that? See if that works now. Yep. It was just tangled a little bit down below, so this wouldn't pull up, but now we have full shower head function. And that's how easy it is to replace your kitchen faucet.